Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep holes.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Wildcats! What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Off play action. Finding themselves down 7-0. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Jackson gonna throw it. It's on target and complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Arkansas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kansas State quick to the line. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a second down. Jackson will throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Reads it, fires complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got the quick pass. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Dangerous screen into traffic. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is in the air. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He'll field the punt and take it back. And they got him for a safety. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Finds a little space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. Offense in a split backfield. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Kennedy. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with it. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Picked off! What a play to set him up! And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He slides that just inside the right upright. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make...
Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Snags it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Here's the handoff. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the quarterback on.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory because so far this season, they've really struggled.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. It's complete to the left. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Jackson going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They want that clock to run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Gives it on the option.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
To throw, it's Kennedy. Using the quick game. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in the slot position.
That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kansas State quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. The play-action fake. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Moves away as he feels pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Trying to take it back.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Quickly out to the tight end.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's McNeil. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems...
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route.
He'll take a shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So